Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video I'm going to be doing my October TBR, and before I do, I'm just going to tell you I've been really ill. You can probably still hear it in my voice a little bit, and that's why I'm not wearing any makeup at the moment, so I feel very bare. But I wanted to get a video out for you guys because I've had so many awful things happen. Like, my camera didn't work, and then my editing software's broken. Yeah, got ill. Mad stuff. So I thought I'd share with you the 7 books I'd like to read / start in the month of October. I've really got back into reading, and I just want to show you what the kind of thing is that I'm looking into. So without further ado, here are the books I'm going to be reading this month. The first book is a book that I'm hoping to finish either tonight or tomorrow, and that is Fahrenheit 451. I am reading this book for my Welshback individual investigation, where I'm looking at dystopian literature and how it ties with religion and all that jazz. It's really interesting. Looking for it and creating my own title in a when you're analysing a book, because then it becomes so much so personal, and you can really see what's going on, and it's actually really rewarding when it actually works out and you get tabs at the end of it like this. I've already read Brave New World by Aldous Huxley, which I absolutely loved. It'll be in my summer wrap-up that I'm filming maybe today or tomorrow, so you guys can check that out and see my review on that. But yeah, I really want to finish Fahrenheit 451 soon. It's really good. It's about burning books, and it makes my heart sob every time I read about him burning a book, but it's so powerful, and I can't wait to write about it in my project and tell you more about it in my review of it later at the end. And the second book I'd like to read this month is one that I've been looking forward to for a long time, because then I could watch the TV show, is The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. This is the third and final book for my project, because I only wanted to do 3 because we only have about 5,000 words, which is not even that, like 3,000 words, which isn't very much. So I wanted to really condense it down by picking 3, and I don't really know too much about what this looks at. All I know is about Christianity and women and all that jazz, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's got so many good reviews. Always wanted to read some Margaret Atwood, and it just looks so different to anything that I've ever read before, and so I'm really excited to dive into it and let you know what I think of it at the end of the month. Okay, the third book I'd like to read this month is something I've never really read before. I want to read some Patrick Leigh Ferber, and this is A Time of Gifts by Bibbit. Reflective, because it's a library copy that my dad got for me. I've never read a sort of non-fiction travel story, and before I go to uni I'd really want to read something like that. I've also been reading things like poetry and short stories. They're just on the go things that I read sometimes, so I want to just branch out my reading. I already have with all of these classics that I'm reading, so I'm really happy with that. But yeah, I thought I'd give this one a go. I don't really know too much about it, but from what I've glanced through, the writing style actually looks really engaging and really exciting, and it doesn't look like it's going to be boring in any way. I mean, he's got great reviews, so I'm really excited to give this one a try and let you know what I think of it. It shouldn't take me too long, to be honest. The fourth book I'd like to read this month is another Japanese book, because I've been reading quite a lot of Japanese literature, and there's quite a lot on this pile and in these next few videos that I'm going to film. I want to read Haruki Murakami's After the Quake. This is only a really tiny book, so it shouldn't take me too long at all. I went to London a while ago with my family, and there was a little book stall along the Thames, and this was here for £4, and I just finished Kafka on the Shore, and I needed some more Murakami in my life because I'm studying a Japanese book for my A2 course, so I thought I'd read around the subject a little bit. I don't really know what this is about. I think it's kind of magical realism because it is about an earthquake that happened in Japan, but I don't know how much magical realism is actually in it, or if it's just stories. So I'll let you know in my October wrap-up if I get around to this, which hopefully I will. Speaking of Japanese literature, I also want to read some of Kazuo Ishiguro's books. I read one of his books, when was it? Maybe it might have even been 2 years ago that I read Never Let Me Go. And I absolutely loved it. And I know that every time Kazuo Ishiguro writes a new book, it's completely different to his previous book, and it's a completely different genre, and it's a completely different, oh sorry, I thought I saw a ghost. It's a completely different idea and concept. Sorry, I keep seeing, I'm so frightened. Every time he writes something different. So I don't really know what to expect, because I loved Never Let Me Go, but this might be completely different. I don't know what it's about. I know it's set in World War II or after or something like that, but that's about all I know, and it's not very long, so it shouldn't take me, again, I say it shouldn't take me too long to read, but you know me, I'll be happy if I get through 4. But yeah, I'm really excited for this one too. His 6th book I'd like to read. It's a really dirty copy of, oh, what is it even called? Mike. I couldn't see it from where I was. By Andrew Norris, who wrote Jessica's Ghost, I believe, which was nominated for the Carnegie Shadowing, or on the long list for the Carnegie Shadowing a while ago, which is how I know it. Definitely the Costa Book Award, at least. This got sent to me in the post by David Fickling Books, along with another book that I'm going to put on my November TBR if I get through this one. And I don't really know what it's about. It just looks. I love their proofs. It's got a little tiny thing, which I always put back on it, even if they get ripped, which is a horrible thing. But it's not like tiny font. It's not. It doesn't look like too difficult. But I haven't read a young adult book in a really long time, and I'd really like to read some more proofs because I've been missing them, and I'm really blessed to receive them. So I'm really excited. And it's also signed, which is really cool. So I'll let you know what I think of it in my wrap-up at the end of the month. And the final book I want to start this month. I will not finish this month. It is such a big mammoth thing to take on. But I would really love to read some George Eliot this month. Middlemarch has been on my TBR for as long as I've had it on my shelf, which I think has been maybe 4 years, which is a very long time in terms of books that have been waiting on my TBR. But I've been reading a lot of classics, but they've been things like Jane Eyre and Pride and Prejudice and things like that. So I really wanted to take on a chunky book that wasn't David Copperfield, so I wouldn't be studying it, and read it, not because I need to read it. So I don't really know what this book is about. I think it's just like a story about a village, and I don't really know. I really don't know, to be honest. I'm really excited to read this though, because I love seeing why books withstand time and withstand stay famous. And also George Eliot, she's like, yeah, she's female, and it's just so weird that she's still remembered as George Eliot rather than Mary Ann Evans. So because I remember doing a presentation on female authors that changed their names and things. I looked into her life, and I'm really intrigued. I'm really intrigued. So this is the final book on my TBR for this month that I'd quite like to read maybe 100 pages of. That's what I'm going to say, because why not? Let's just take it slow with this one. I'm really looking forward to saying I've read Middlemarch. That would just make my day, you know. That'd be a great day. Well, I try not to die. Here you have it, guys. This is my October TBR. It's quite ambitious, but I'm really looking forward to everything I have on here. Yeah, there's nothing on here that I'm like, apart from Middlemarch, that I'm scared of. but all of them are really, really different. So I'm so looking forward to seeing what other books can be recommended to me through these. So if you guys have read any of these books, or if you're going to read any of these books, please let me know what you thought, or yeah, whether you are going to read them. And if you could recommend me some other books, that would be absolutely fabby, and I'll be sure to read them as soon as I can. Yeah, all my social media links will be down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys super, super soon in a new video. Bye!